Well, waiting for your comments, of course. Our preliminary conclusions, in our preliminary conclusions, we believe that any try to analyze the national situation of any country must include the international context. Capitalism dominates the work market, the world market, and social relations are structured within a world system of states. The international situation is always the result of a process of struggle between classes inside the countries or outside the countries. But we believe also that the international situation is a result also of struggle between states, a kind of struggle that has changing all the time. The world naval industry is an example of this dispute. After the period of capitalism expansion under English leadership, an era of greater decline and consequently of a greater dispute between the empires for leaderships in the international system culminated in the consolidation of North American policies since the end of the Second World War, 1945. While in the same moment, the policy of the counter-revolution has become more strong and more internationalist. But in the other side, the most influential directions in the socialist movements have turned back to nationalism with the excuse to save jobs, to save national market and etc. The classes do not fight in the world arena in a direct fight, in a direct struggle, because there is the mediation of the states which dispute position within a hierarchical world system. The nationalist perspective and orientation influenced the national and the international unions action that avoid direct confrontation with the acting of the shipyards in each countries. They don't want to fight with the owners. That is the point, because they are afraid to lose their jobs. Because of that, they prefer the strategy is demand for state subsidies in many times with an alliance between shipyards owners and shipbuilding workers. In spite of many unions are connected with global unions, they rarely improve an international struggle with a global alliance against the exploitation or any other subject. But we have hope. A different experience can be observed on shipbreaking activity. This action that happened especially on Medium Orient and Asia. And this action is nowadays considered as one of the worst labor in the world, according with ILO. And as my friend Pasha showed us, there is an articulation between different countries and different unions and also the global unions against this practice. So, the attempt of international articulation of the naval sector apparently died on the beach, but we believe that the history of struggle, mobilizations, and the organizational memory of this segment, this combative segment, as well as the actions against shipbreaking activities, make us believe that maybe that is a chapter of a history that can still be done. The chapter of international articulation. Let's see. Thanks a lot. We wait for your comments.